Hi, everybody. Good morning from here. I had to close the blinds just a little bit. The sun is blinding me. I wanted the sun to shine on my face, but it's shining all over. It's shining all over. And I feel like this is exactly the energy that is coming through for this reading for you guys. It is amazing. Truly amazing. Yes. So let's see what's coming up. But I am getting this sunshiny, beautiful, amazing feeling. And I feel like that's going to be the message of the day today. Yeah, balance. Balance. Yeah. This card, Six of Coins, it not only has to do with answered prayers, it also has to do with balance. It has to do with being in balance, staying in balance, and how important balance is to your life. A lot of us are having difficulty, for example, at regulating, but we expect our children to be regulated. We can't emotionally regulate ourselves, but we want our kids to be totally perfect. And it's really important that you learn how to regulate yourself emotionally and that you give yourself the space for that, that you allow yourself that. And it doesn't help if you're judging yourself or you're feeling bad on top of feeling bad. But it's okay to say it's okay to not be okay. It's okay to have a down moment. But then you move into balance. And it's really important that as you move through these valleys that you remember that there are also mountaintops, and for every valley that you experience it's a reminder to you that there is a mountaintop because you're in the valley and because we're in duality still. There is that mountaintop. Only when you can hold both frequencies simultaneously at the same time, the valley and the mountaintop at the same time, have you transcended. It's not if you're only holding the mountaintop and ignoring the valley. You haven't transcended. It's not if you're all the way down in the valley trying to find out every turnover, every little stone, and find out every little wiggly that is creating the atmosphere in your particular valley. No, it's when you're holding both frequencies simultaneously. So we're going to do an exercise, okay? We're going to do an exercise in this reading. And what I want you to do is take a deep breath in because it all begins with a breath. It all begins with a breath. And I want you to feel, okay? Just allow your feeling, whatever feeling that is coming up for you, I want you to allow that. Whatever negative feeling, whether it's anger, it's frustration, it's tiredness, it's exhaustion, it's burnout, it's all these things, allow it to come up. And I want you to feel that as much as you can feel that right now. Feel it as intensely as you can feel it. Feel that disgust that comes along with it. Just really feel that emotion. Feel it, feel it, feel it, feel it, feel it. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Allow yourself to get mad. Allow yourself to get sad. Allow yourself to get frustrated. Whatever it is, feel it. And now, okay, I want you to imagine the complete opposite of that. What would it feel like if you weren't feeling this feeling? Imagine the complete opposite, what it would feel like to be in your ideal state. Who would you be? And I want you to feel that as intensely as you can. Feel that imagination as if it were real. We're doing pretend here, but you're feeling it, okay? And so you're feeling that, ooh, yes, that sunshine. You got it. You're feeling that lightness of being. Now I want you to go back and feel the negative. See if you can feel it as intensely as you felt it before and try and get back into that, oh, really downside of things. And I don't want you to really think any thoughts. I want you to just feel the energies, okay? Oh, and now feel the good side of things. Feel that goodness, that lightness, that freshness, what it would feel like. Yes. Now go back to the negative. Feel the negative again. And now go to the positive. Feel the positive again. And back to the negative, back to the positive. And now hold both states of being at the same time. Hold them both at the same time. Peace. You guys, that is the Six of Coins. Okay. So when we talk about karma, when we talk about states of karma, right? And karma coming to you. Remember that karma is balance. It's not a punishment. It's not a punishment. It's to awaken you to the totality of being, to the expansion of being, and that you are a vessel that can hold the entire current. Mastering life is not about overcoming only shadows and darkness and triumphing on top in this alpha male status on top of the mountain. It's about balance. And that is the feminine energy. And that's what's been denied us consistently over time because there's an interest in keeping us off balance. Because when we're off balance, we can be tipped in any direction, pulled or pushed in any direction, and we will fall in a certain direction. But when we're in balance, we can't be swayed. And so this feminine energy, which is the energy of balance, that's where the warfare is happening. You guys, if you're interested, there's a video coming up and a web page coming up, but we're doing a deep dive into feminine energy land next year. Feel free to join. But in the meantime, I'm doing a longest night ceremony. And this is going to be a beautiful, profound ceremony on the longest night this year on December 21st. So join me. You'll find the link in the description box below this video. Okay. So in any case, balance is that feminine energy. And this is what karma truly is. Karmic energy has nothing to do with punishment. It's about balancing out and reminding you that you are a vessel that is meant to channel the whole, the entirety of it, and that the two are the same. They're just two sides of a coin. Sometimes energy needs to be built up, but sometimes energy needs to be broken down. And although we can't understand the bigger picture sometimes, why it hits us in a certain way, there are exercises that we can do, there are mindsets that we can go to, there are planes of consciousness that we can go to where we can balance out and where we can become resilient. That's the biggest thing about mastering our lives and these extremes in frequency and vibration is resilience, right? Because we are not firm bodies. We think we are firm bodies, but we are light beings. We are light beings that reflect and hold and repeat patterns of frequency as the invisible consciousness radiates through us. Okay. And so this resilience of ours means we can expand and spread out as we need to, but also come together as we need to, that we can rise as we need to, but that we can also sink as we need to. And we're in balance with all the other frequency soup, the sea of frequency that we're swimming in that is all around us. It's not just us individually, even though we perceive it that way. It's us in relationship to, in connection to, in frequency with everything else that's going on. So sometimes things hit us out of the blue where we're like, where did that come from? What the heck was that? And it's the universe balancing out. And because we're a part of it all, we're experiencing it all. Okay, so it's nothing to do with punishment or your inherent worth or value or lack thereof or whatever your mind tries to make out of it. So balance is really key in your message today. What's coming up next for you guys that are listening into this is the High Priestess and the Seven of Swords. Okay. Some of you are really Knight of Coins. Yeah. You're really reluctant to do the work. This is a little bit of a hard love teaching. Okay. This is part 2. So we've got the High Priestess, we've got the Seven of Wands, a sword, sorry, and we've got the Knight of Coins. And we see here that there is, to gain this knowledge and this insight, we have to move out of deception. Remember that the Seven of Swords has to do with deception, deceiving ourselves, trying to find shortcuts, trying to find ways through, and that it is hard work. Knight of Coins is hard work. And some of us are trying to avoid the hard work necessary to get to the level of mastery or to receive that information. We think that there's some kind of shortcut. We think that there's some kind of, easy way. And so we stay trapped, 8 of Swords, in illusion, okay? And the 9 of Swords keep repeating these patterns of toxicity that we could easily break through. Okay, so what else is coming up for you guys? What else is coming up for you guys? What else do you need to know in this message today? What else do you need to know in this message today? The sun is shining. Yay! What else do you need to know in this message today? And we've got the Six of Wands victory over Five of Coins, poverty, via King of Cups, emotional intelligence. Okay, so this is a clear hint to me today that some of you guys are feeling like, not really connected to the world or to your talents or to your gifts or to anything in a sense. And you're feeling this disconnect. You're feeling this lack of worth. You're feeling this lack of self-worth as well. And you're not really seeing the good things that are there for you and not really realizing that you're a winner. You're an absolute winner. There's a tape running in the back of your head that you're a complete loser, but you're not. You're absolutely not. And so this is a reminder that your emotional intelligence is needed on this planet. Your connection to your emotions, your ability to speak what is coming to you, your ability to emotionally connect with others, to show empathy, to show compassion, to show love is direly needed on this planet. It's incredibly needed on this planet, okay? And that you will find victory. You will find victory by honoring your emotional self, by honoring your sensitive self, by honoring that feeling self that is within you, okay? What else is coming up in the message today? This is interesting. We've got the Eight of Cups, some of you wanting to walk away from a disaster, okay? Not even wanting to offer a new beginning. That's not in the cards. And it's not necessary for you. Whoops. Okay. That needed, this one wants to be spoken, you guys. Flew out. Eight of Wands. Some of you are in a situation where spirit is like, get the heck out of Dodge. What are you doing here? Eight of Wands is the message, and it's also moving forward. It's travel. Eight of Cups is moving forward again. It's travel. It's leaving. It's moving onward. Here we have a catastrophe or the Tower card and disappointments and the offer, like a small offer that's not even worth it, the Page of Coins. So Spirit's like, you know what? It's time for you to stop. Just stop, walk away from this. Don't be afraid to start over. Don't be afraid to start new things. Don't be afraid to start a new chapter in your life. Don't be afraid to, just say goodbye to the stuff that hasn't been working. Why are you still holding on? Move on, my friends, move on. Okay, and one last message that is coming through for you today that you need to hear is the Three of Coins. Yes, yes, yes. So we've got the Three of Coins, teamwork, working, and we've got the Justice card, but underneath we've got the Ace of Cups and we've got the Six of Wands. So it feels like this is ending on a high note, and it feels like this is acknowledging that some of you are doing the work and that you will find a bigger balance in your life. This is the Justice card, which is the ultimate balancing, which will lead to peace, happiness, and you will find the ultimate balance in self-acceptance and self-love. And that's where we will find victory. That's when you've won. And I feel like that's such a profound message because oftentimes we think we've won if we've gotten to a certain level of material proficiency, if we've gotten certain amount of resources, if we have a certain brand label bag, if we have all these things, then we think we've won the game. And Spirit's like, that's when you've lost because you've lost to the world. It's when you've learned to love yourself under any circumstances whatsoever. When you have learned unconditional love towards self, that's when you can radiate it to other. And that's when you've won this game of life. If you can love past limitation, and that doesn't mean taking abuse, okay? So don't misunderstand me. That's not unconditional love. That's a coping mechanism, that's coping dependency, that's all kinds of other things, but it's not unconditional love. So if you can love unconditionally, though, yourself and other, and really move through life with this consistent feeling, or knowing how to get back to that feeling, knowing how to reconnect when you've been knocked out of balance, then you've won this game, right? And so it that's why it feels so empty for a lot of people. A lot of people that have won this game of life and in materialist terms, and say there is nothing there, and they end up walking away from it all, or they end up going completely mentally, spiritually, emotionally out of balance and disconnected. There are too many examples to state. I'm sure you can list some in the comments, but this is really key to you mastering what you were brought here to do, what you came here to master, to figure out, to work through. Okay, you guys, thank you so much for listening. I'm wishing you a bright, beautiful, wonderful day ahead. And if your day is already over, then ooh, I'm wishing you a beautiful tomorrow and a beautiful night's journey through the stars and the cosmos. Take care. Bye. And don't forget to check the description box below. Okay? Bye.